2017 was a record year for Khazanah Nasional Berhad, which saw its portfolio grow by 13.2%. Its portfolio net worth adjusted rose from 102.1 billion to 115.6 billion ringgit, while its portfolio value increased by 8.2% from 145.3 billion in 2016 to 157.2 billion for 2017. As such, it declared a 1 billion dividend payout for the government. MD Tan Sri Azman Mokhtar said the growth of its net worth adjusted portfolio represented a long-term increase of 3.5 times since 2004, explaining that for 2017, its profit before tax jumped 84.7% to 2.89 billion and good progress was made across all other aspects of its mandate, namely strategic, societal and institutional. Khazanah made a total of 14 discrete new investments totaling 6.3 billion and 12 divestments. This provided proceeds of 6.4 billion ringgit, while gains on divestments totaled 2.5 billion. As for 2018, Azman said the focus will be on delivering long-term financial performance amid a cautious outlook. He adds that this year it will see Transformation 2.0, aimed at raising the performance and value creation of its investee companies. Sime Darby Property Berhad's unit Battersea Project Holding Company Limited has approved the proposed transaction involving the power station building. The transaction is to reorganize the ownership of the Battersea Power Station's commercial property under PNB and the EPF. The power station's commercial property is phase 2 of the enlarged Battersea Power Station rejuvenation project. According to Sime Prop's statement, PNB and EPF had expressed their interest to explore the transaction following the strong progress made under phase 2, with over 90% of residential units having been pre-sold. It also said that the entire 470,000 square feet of office space in the power station building had been let to Apple. The proposed transaction would provide increased certainty of investment return to Sime Darby Prop and SP Setia as development partners. International Trade and Industry Minister Datuk Seri Mustafa Mohamad says that Malaysian automakers should prepare for more intense competition should the Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership, formerly the TPP, come into force. Tok Pa says that there was a time when we could protect the market, and whether or not we are prepared to face competition, we have to be as customers are demanding for better quality. He stressed that the government cannot protect the industry forever. MITI is expecting the total industry volume for the sector to grow by 2% this year to between 586,000 and 591,000 units. The Malaysian Palm Oil Board, or MPOB, warns that 2018 may prove to be a hard year for Malaysian palm oil, with export to Europe seen shrinking further this year. This follows the European Union's decision to back a ban on the use of the commodity in biofuels, a move that Putrajaya has labelled as a form of crop apartheid. MPOB DG Dr. Ahmad Kushari Din says Europe is considered as the leader, so other palm-producing developing countries may also follow in its footsteps. The ban is part of a draft of measures approved by European lawmakers to meet their climate goals. The final decision will be made in a tripartite meeting along with the Council of the EU and the European Commission. However, EU's ambassador to Malaysia, Maria Castillo Fernandez, says the move is not a ban and is just one step in a complex legislative procedure, saying that it by no means limits the amount of biofuels from palm oil that can be produced, imported and consumed in the EU. Last year, Malaysia exported approximately 2 million tonnes of palm oil to the EU. That's a 3.3% decrease from 2016. Global income and wealth inequality may have narrowed between nations but not within country, according to Khazanah Research Institute Chairman Tan Sri Andrew Sheng Lentau. Sheng says that the narrowing wealth inequality was due to emerging market economies such as China, India and ASEAN. He explains that we live in an unfortunate situation whereby despite widespread concerns, within nation inequality is still growing in almost every country. Sheng adds that while greater knowledge and skills lead to greater growth opportunities, not everyone will have access and they will become less and less privileged. However, he says knowing the cause doesn't mean that the solution will be easy. Sheng says that Malaysia is a leading example of a country that is serious about addressing inequality. This is proven by the emergence of the Bumiputra middle class that is fairer than under the colonial period, but admits that more can be done.